Alright folks, welcome down to Crazy Carlo's lawn care for sale sign every place I got, where we are stacking them deep and selling them cheap. And of course what we got here is a holy grail of all mowers, the Forrest Gump from the movie Forrest Gump's lawnmower. You too could be like Jenny. But I ain't got plenty. I just got one. This is a rare find. I do have a donor though. And of course here at Carlo's Lawn Motor Go, I guarantee that everything runs at least for 5 minutes. Alrighty, well, I started to wash them, but I wanted to tell a story about each one of these. How I got them all. But anyway, I already washed a friend of mine's, Billy, you probably know him. I washed his DR machine, turned out really good. So just make a lawnmower washing service. But anyway, the only thing you gotta watch out for is the stickers. It blows some of the stickers off. I just blew the model number off this one. But that's okay, this is a donor mower. I got a story about this one from a crazy Russian guy. I'll tell you why he's crazy, not just because he's Russian. I think that's with his accent, but he was crazy. But anyway, so I got this from him, and a bunch of other mowers here. I'm gonna talk the story, talk about how I got these things, and I don't know why I got them all now. But, each one of these has a story. They accumulated. So I got a project that I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna actually fix mowers, and I'm gonna have to scrap a bunch. I got a scrap pile already over there. So this came from a storage locker that I got, and so I had these in a storage locker, accumulate these over time. But I do have the pride and joy of the Forrest Gump mower, the Snapper Comet. That's actually that's the whole reason why I searched for mowers, was to find that, and got out of here. But anyway, so we're gonna use the power washer, clean these up. I gotta work the bugs out of this machine. I'm having some issue here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this soap is coming out of here. This isn't locking well, but we still got soap in the line. But anyway, it'll work to clean this all up. So. Alright, so as I promised, I would show the boneyard. This is just the majority of it. I still got other mowers I'm going to show. But like I said, I really got a story behind every single one of these that, in my mind, makes it justified. The first one you see is a time cutter, which was a mower that I bought from this crazy Russian guy. I call him crazy because he hacked up some kind of crazy ass get up in there that tells the fuel, and he hooked up his own remote starter and sold it to me for $500, and come to find out he rigged in his own camshaft. It messed up everything. I got had, but I got a lot of good parts off of it, so it is what it is. The one right next to it, that's my first Toro I got from Home Depot, which is junk. Yeah, the stuff at Home Depot is not as nice as the stuff you buy at a Toro dealership, but now they're starting to make that recycler available everywhere, which is their nicer mower. And the other ones are donor mowers, stuff that I've gotten from friends or people who I know that said, hey, you want this? And I said, sure, I'll take it, or I found them on the side of the road. So all those other mowers are all donors, which I don't know how I fell across them, but I got them. This one is a trash out. Somebody paid me to throw it away because it wouldn't start. One of my customers, he would buy a new mower every year because he would leave it outside and it would get water in it. And this is before I really knew how to fix mowers. I just knew that there was something didn't make sense. I'm glad I grabbed it, because now that I know how to fix them, it's just a carburetor. That's all it is, just water in the carburetor. I'm sure, because it's a cheapo $100 mower that you'd get at Walmart, but I could turn around and sell it probably for $100. It looks almost brand new. Anyway, real quick here, I'm going to speed up a little bit, and these are some ramps that I got from my parents' house that they were actually throwing away. And I said, I'll take them. I'll just go ahead and fix that weld, and I'll have a nice set of ramps. I've used these many times to change oil on the cars at home with my dad and stuff, you know. So I said, well, I'm going to keep them. Kind of nostalgic in a way, but they're tough and heavy duty. You don't find them like this too much anymore. Everything you get now is plastic, and the plastic stuff is junk. These are nice, heavy duty built ramps. But anyway, there's my trailer. I'm going power wash happy. Don't ask me about that solo cup in the center. I will talk about it eventually. I guess I'm weird, but it actually, there's a long story behind it. I just shoved it on there honestly to see if it fit, but I actually used something like that to stop the oil from coming out because I had an over blowout seal. Anyway, so there's some other gadgets here that I've built. This is actually, you'll see that trash can. It's actually a trash can cut in half, and I think I talk about this later on in the video, but I'll have to get into that. Cleaning all my stuff, the bag for the Xmart 36, and I don't use that because I took the machine apart to fix it, and I can't get it back together. It's a long story, so that's a bunch of wasted money on a nice machine. But anyway, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit this more, and you can see the rest of what I got going on here. This is the fix-it-up pile stuff. I got another pile of things that actually work that need to be fixed. I didn't even show what's inside the garage. I got everything in the garage is in good shape, so here we go. I love watching this. I could watch it 100 times. I just like it when the dirt gets blown out. It's like watching grass getting cut. It's oddly satisfying. But I gotta get it clean before I can even start working on it. So yeah, this is the Craftsman, the very first mower that I bought living by myself. Actually, when I had my townhouse and I decided to cut grass at my townhouse, and I said, I've always cut grass, I've always had mowers that were my parents, and I said, well, I'm gonna go to Sears and get something. So I just got the nicest one that I could afford at the time. It had a bag on the back, it wasn't self-propelled. And then when I started to cut grass, this is what I used. I just had that, and a weed whacker, and a Poland Pro leaf blower. As a matter of fact, I didn't have the leaf blower until I saw other people using them. Didn't know I was supposed to do that. Well, you know how that goes. You learn as you go. So I'm going to speed the time up here. This is the first snapper mower that I found for sale. It was in my area where I was cutting grass. I saw it on the side of the road, said for sale, 150 bucks, best offer. I went back, I said, take 50 bucks for it. And he was like, get it out of here. So there you go. Now this one's my pride and joy. This is the Forrest Gump mower. This is the Snapper Comet Rider. This is old, probably 1950s, 1960s. You see the gas tank on the back? That's how they came, and the one from the movie had no gas tank. So I think it was an electric hybrid motor, or they put the gas tank somewhere else and it wasn't the right mower. Because in the front it's not supposed to say Snapper in big white bold font like that. It's supposed to say Snapper with the white letters with just a regular background. So I did slightly start to restore this one. I'll show the pictures in the end. You saw the one picture with my old dog. I no longer have her, but she was an awesome dog, but she used to like taking pictures with mowers. Anyway, but yeah, but this mower is just awesome. I like it, and it runs. It's got compression. It was running when I got it. I had it running, and I'm pretty sure it still runs again because I didn't do anything to it other than park it. But the pull cord's messed up on it. But yeah, this thing is just awesome. I mean, if you like lawn mowers, how can you not like the Forrest Gump mower? It's probably the reason why I was so fascinated with cutting grass, because I cut grass as a child. I say child, I mean little. Cut grass in my neighborhood. I was the grass cutting kid. You know, I was the guy cutting grass, and I cut grass until I was in my 20s, and then I stopped. Thought it was sort of somewhat beneath me, and did a million different things. It's funny that I came full circle all the way back to the first job I ever had. I love it, and it's where it is right now. So that's all I can say. You know, I like doing it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna clean this old girl up, and yeah, she's gonna be looking good, and I'm gonna put this one on display, probably in the front yard, or now my wife will probably tow it out or something. I'll have to keep it in the garage, or maybe make a little shed for it. Anyway, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this, and like I said, this is why I was probably gonna make a separate channel on just stuff that I find and things that I got a lot of videos that I made with the hopes of probably doing that, but I might have to do that. I don't know. But right now it's the off season, and a little something different. I got a bunch of videos that I can still put up. But I'm trying to be real careful cleaning this thing. I do remember, because you can blow these stickers out and things that you can't replace, and I don't want to do that. You can break plastic. I mean, the power washer isn't always the best ideal tool to use with cleaning mowers, because it doesn't get down to the dirt touching the metal unless you sit there and put a lot of steam or a lot of chemicals on it. If you ever power wash, you know what I'm talking about. It's frustrating. But yeah, there she is, man. You can see I repainted the shield and the handlebars and some other stuff. Alrighty, so what'd you think about all the power washing of the mowers? Take a look at this. They're all done. It's nice and clean. I really should let the chemical do more of the work, but I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm using the steam. And I got the snappers cleaned. That's as far as I'm going to go with the power washer. I don't want to blow any of the advertisement off of it, because I can't replace it. I did almost blow a sticker off of this. A factory sticker from the place that it was bought, and it's still on there. I don't want to take that off, because that's historic. It's all part of it. Even that Coca-Cola or whatever, that rock and roll station, half the sticker that's on it, I guess that's saying 104 or 94. I gotta research that and see what that is. But this came from PA, I think, or West Virginia. Ended up in Maryland somehow. I don't know the story of it. I gotta find out the backstory. I like that more than anything else. This one I got locally, which is just an older unit with a newer motor, so it's nothing that this thing is historic, but it's close to that one. But it has the snapper on the front, which that's what I like. But come to find out, Forrest Gump's mower was not put together right, because it doesn't look like that. See, that's the way it's supposed to say it. It's supposed to say snapper with the red background, not the white background, even though the iconic white background from the Forrest Gump movie is there. But the handlebars are the big key. You cannot buy those anywhere. I just bought the mower just for the handlebars, but come to find out, I was going to put this on there, but then I found out this is the way it's supposed to be, because that one looks like the Forrest Gump mower with this front end. But if I really wanted to do that, I could just take that whole front end and put it on here, and this would be more period correct. But that's the way it came. This is actually a commercial style mower with those guards on it, so this was their nicer one. It's got a really big deck. I'm not even sure if that's like a 36 inch or whatever. But these are all clean projects I'm going to work on. These are some old ones. I don't know if they're savable or not, so I got to find out if they're savable. I know the yard machine is, the yard vacuum is. I don't know if the Troy build is. That one's going in the museum. That one's probably going to go to a family member. I'm going to sell that one. And the other ones I'm going to sell. The toros, I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do with them. They need a lot of work. I might just make one good mower out of all those toros. Anyway, really quick, I'm not going to show this whole thing, but these are some mowers that I got. They work. The yellow Cub Cadet was from a friend of mine's house. His aunt didn't want it anymore. Cables broke. Powerhouse of a machine that little Cub Cadet is. That's what I'm starting to like. Cub Cadets now. That thing was tough. It still runs. It has a battery in it to start it. Automatic starts. Freaking awesome. Cables don't work, so you push it yourself. Gotta fix it. Wheelbarrow, I'm just cleaning it off because, you know, I used that red mulch, and so wait, might as well clean the handles and everything, make it look like a brand new wheelbarrow, right? But the Honda, that runs. That's awesome. I've always wanted a Honda mower. Never could really afford them because they're like $600. Freaking ridiculously overpriced, but they're awesome. And they got a crazy ass blade on the bottom that cuts well. It works. Doesn't go in reverse, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. And a couple of the other stuff out here that I got going on. So yeah, I think I got too much. I want to sell it. I mean, I tell you what, if I knew somebody around here that really needed a mower, I'd probably just give them to them because I don't want them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might work on something like that. But anyway, the snow blowers were the project that I started off getting all this crap out for. Because those snow blowers were ones that I actually physically went out and bought. And they were like $20, $50, whatever. And they just need a little bit of tweaking to them. I've already replaced the paddles on one. And the other one needs this and that to it, and they run. And so we don't get a lot of snow around here, but when we do, everybody freaks out. Oh my God, go get a gallon of milk. Gotta get the eggs. Gotta go buy a snowblower. Hope they want to buy a snowblower first. So anyway, I'm going to end this really quick, and thanks for watching, and appreciate it. And then leave your comments down below. Let me know what you want to see. If there's some topics that I can help you out with, or whatever. Something that you want to know, or I don't know, just trying to be helpful, whatever, to grow this channel. If you need some advice on buying things or whatever, or how to cut grass, how to price, whatever, things you want to hear me say or talk about, I don't know. We'll see what happens if I can keep doing this any longer. I don't know, but yeah, I'm starting to like watching the power wash as I'm recording this and talking about it, but I really don't like doing it as much as I thought I would. But I like the steam. That's where the cool part comes. You can see all the airflow coming off of it. Yeah, that's where the heater's kicking in. Alright, thanks a lot. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you on the next side.